Well, humans, hippies, dolphins, tall cats, small cats, little cats that go bump in the night, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're doing it to, Bushka on Blitz here, and welcome back to channel. And haven't we got some kind of news for you today? Look at this prime specimen in front of you. This is the Type 3 Chinokai, codename Shinobi. Shinobi. Why? I don't know, but it's bloody cool. Have a look at the thing. Let's go through the physical statistics of this imposing specimen. It's got a throwing star on either side of its turret. It's got a filthy big red lightning stripe running through the guts, which probably makes it go faster. It's got red rims on its drive wheels. That's right, it's a flash jack. If you wanted to get a tank that was going to turn heads, this is the tank to do it for you. Now, there is some kind of kanji symbol written on the back of the turret there. I don't speak Japanese, unfortunately, so you're just going to have to trust me on this when I tell you that it probably means amazing tank, great for picking up girls and getting around town and doing a bit of shopping in. Now, I haven't finished with the plumage. There's actually white stripes running up either side of the tank, above the tracks and to either side of the turret. There's spears, flashes of spears, just coming up on the side and ending in a little point. It's vigorous plumage, and it's certainly the kind of thing you want in your tank if you're into a bit of a standout. And hot diggity dog, am I ever. Now, what kind of tank is it? Well, for starters, it's a Tier 5 medium tank. Obviously, the only Tier 5 medium tank in the Japanese line, the only Japanese tank in game. I can't go past the fact that if you're a collector, you've got to buy this tank. It's an absolute showstopper, and there's no reason not to have it in the garage. Now, it's got solid penetration numbers. They're not amazing. It's got solid gun handling. It's not amazing. And it's got solid alpha damage. Again, not amazing. What it is a very good tank in terms of support lines, decent gun depression, solid maneuverability. It doesn't stand out in any one particular area, but it does cover enough ground across all facets to make it a very drivable and enjoyable tank. And it can certainly get around the heavier tanks in its tier, like the KV-1 and some of the British TDs. Now, what you really want to remember though, that this is the kind of tank you buy if you want to be seen to be seen. People in game are going to have a look at this thing and absolutely melt the house down with envy. I want one. You should probably want one ASAP. Now, remember, when you're driving it, it doesn't have a great armor profile. It's probably the weakest point in terms of the tank itself. So you need to be juking and moving left, right like this, trying to get really strong angles and eat shots with your tracks. But the best and most important thing you can do is play it in a style that suits the tank. You're a support team. You get out in the sidelines, you guard the flanks of the big TDs and heavy tanks who are doing the muscle work up front, and you do a bit of wet work into the sides and flanks of those tanks pushing up. And if you remember that and you play the tank correctly and you give the tank an opportunity, you'll bring the thunder. Oh God, that's a terrible dad pun. So here we go, recap. First Japanese tank in game is the Type 3 Chinokai. It's got a custom paint job. It looks like the dog's bollocks. It's an absolute screamer, and I think it could be the hottest tank I've ever seen. It's not going to set the world on fire. It's not overpowered, but if you play it well, you'll find it's a really enjoyable tank. Now, the regular bundle for this tank gives you one tank, one garage slot, always handy, 3 days of premium time, and 250 pieces of gold, all for the low price of $9.99. The premium bundle on this tank will give you the tank and the garage slot, just like the regular bundle will, but it's going to up the premium time. You get 7 days of premium time, and you get a lovely 1,250 gold for just $14.99. So what are you waiting for, boys and girls? I hope you're as excited for a Japanese tank as I am, and the Type 3 Chinokai is a great place to start. I'm Bushka on Blitz. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stick around for more reviews, nonsense, and all kinds of shenanigans as we work our way through the best little tank game in town. Au revoir, and stay safe on the battlefield.